It is an absolute firecracker!
All right, what's up, guys? Thanks for checking out the Box to Box podcast. We checked out groups A, B, and C. Now we're moving on to Group D, which is a pretty interesting group for a lot of the dudes in this podcast, including what's up, Shane Althweis. How we doing?
Hey, how's it going, Sally Dubkowski?
Well, Mike Debkowski.
Let's keep in mind.
Shout out.
I'm Joe.
Smoking hottie. Mike, what's up, dude?
Hey man, how's it going?
And Brian Brennan, speaking of hot moms.
What's up, people? Thanks, guys.
All right, now we've made it sufficiently awkward. We are moving on. Just want to let you guys know you can get in touch with us, as I've said before, in the Box to Box podcast at gmail.com or on Twitter.
That's not it. It's the Box to Box show.
Follow for a follow.
Follow at the Box to Box show on Twitter. Still trying to get some followers here, guys. Help us out.
That
a
dirty
little bit.
dozen looking for it.
All right, so we're looking for
Help us help
Group
you.
D right now. Looking at Group D: Uruguay, England, Italy, Costa Rica. Pretty awesome group,
Good group,
actually.
good.
Has 3 teams in the top 10 of the FIFA World Rankings. I mean, it just feels like this World Cup is some stacked groups, so it's been awesome. Uruguay, we'll start off with Uruguay. They're the highest ranked in the FIFA rankings. Had a good run in 2010. Mike, what do you got on Uruguay?
They're strikers, Cavani and Suarez. That's, all you need to know about them.
Beast.
They're going to score a ton of goals. Cavani gets overshadowed by Zlatan a little bit at PSG, but I think he's ready to shine and perhaps force the way away from PSG so he could be the star of another team.
Zlatan says he's the best striker in the world.
Yeah,
Zlatan is the best striker in the world.
Hey, he's not in the World Cup.
No, it's a shame.
It's a shame. See, but my
Iran
problem
is, though.
my question is not the strikers. I think we all know what, Luis Suarez, he's probably licking his chops to be looking at a back line of Gary Cahill and potentially Phil Jagielka, who he faces on a day-to-day basis in the Premier League. My question really comes down to, is Lugano still able to perform at his highest, and is Godin going to continue his high performance from his season in La Liga this year? It's not necessarily the strike force of Uruguay. It's going to be the back line for me.
All right, so let's move on. We got England. First off, let me point out that ESPN FC Soccer Rankings have Uruguay advancing at a 63% tilt. England is their pick to be the runner-up at 56%. They just play too uptight for my liking.
Yeah.
Shane, like what? I know you're gonna probably hate on them all you want. I know you follow them probably more than the 3 of us do. What do you think about England?
And it's weird for me, Steve. I do kind of want to like this new generation of England, and there's this new hope about it, which I feel like we've been through this now a couple times. A couple years ago, and you know what? As a United fan, maybe the best thing for them would have been to leave Rooney, to leave Gerrard home. And this World Cup, I think it would have been best for them to go here with a young group full of, no expectations, because I think, the likes of Luke Shaw, Sturridge, Ross Barkley, they are...
Barkley's a stud.
If we left Landon Donovan off the roster and this nation went up in the uproar that it did about that,
Imagine
what the
if
heck
Rooney
would
was off? Yeah.
England do if Rooney wasn't on the roster?
Or Gerrard.
my
all due
thing
respect,
is,
Shane, that's a little.
That's
I know, but
aggressive.
I honestly think it would have been better for the team as a whole, because now I think they're just stuck in this. Is Rooney going to perform, because he doesn't perform in World Cups? Where are they going to put him next to Sturridge and against Raheem Sterling? It just seems like they're trying to fit too many square pegs into round holes, and I don't think it's going to work out well for Roy Hodgson.
You got to keep Rooney
It
in the
doesn't
squad.
sound like you're very high on him.
No.
Mike, what do you got?
I'm saying you got to keep Rooney in the squad. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Okay.
You're going to say you're going to leave him home. But I'll hopefully Oxlade-Chamberlain comes back from that injury, because he was playing fantastic. If you put him up front with Sterling, that's a lot of speed down the wings. Then you have Barkley in the middle, who's an absolute tank. Jagielka and Cahill kind of are iffy. Cahill had a great season, but I don't think he's as good as everyone's claiming him he is to be. But then Luke Shaw's 18 years old, so we'll see how he plays.
All right, well, they're number 10 in the FIFA World Rankings. Moving on to the team that's number 9, just a spot ahead of them, is Italy. Now, Italy, there's been some struggles, I guess is the way I would put it. They always put it together when it comes to the World Cup. They're tactically one of the best teams in the world, year in and year out. They have Buffon and the handsome Italian wizard known as Andrea Pirlo.
Just a stud.
The guy's just hot. What can I say? He's old. He's hot. He's the man.
That's hot.
He's a man's man.
He's a man's man. He's got a great beard. I know Shane loves every part of that.
Oh my God, the beard is fantastic. I want to, have a carpet
that's
on and
not-
roll
that's
around in
not-
it.
It's just beautiful. It's perfect. He's a
Got
perfect.
weird
He's perfect. Yeah, whatever, dude. Just nothing wrong about another dude, a dude, and loving another dude's beard.
Yeah,
I don't have
The
a problem with that at all.
Amundo.
Brian, what do you think about Italy?
Well, as you can see, I got the AC Milan jersey on right here, and my man Mario Balotelli is going to take this team out of this group. They have
Recently
the experience.
engaged Mario Balotelli. By the
Yeah,
way.
that won't
Big
last
legend.
long.
Is it
They
a
got
bronze
the
statue of himself.
Probably.
they have the experience. They have the hair on the face and the top. Buffon, Pirlo, Marquisio. I think Balotelli is going to perform very well, and I got them winning this group. They're just too experienced, too talented.
I mean, you know what they say about Italian football? When Juventus is good, Italian football is good. Juventus
Exactly.
won it all this year. Unfortunately, Roma finished runner-up. But, I mean, they're just stacked. It seems like they've got a lot of experience. But again, ESPN FC has them predicted to finish third, only 44% advancement rate.
throughout the rankings, they're coming first.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they're always going to be a factor whenever they're in a World Cup. And then we have Costa Rica. Does anyone have anything to say about Costa Rica?
All right, Joel Campbell.
No.
Joel Campbell.
No, I would say don't write them off. I think that Costa Rica manages to get more points than people predict in this group.
As long as it's not snowing,
actually,
Shane. As long as it's not
I-
snowing.
I-
Well, I mean, 1 is more than 0, so yeah.
Fact.
I actually wouldn't be surprised if they find a way to get 3 points from one of these top 3 teams.
Wow.
Well, from England, since you love them so much. As long as it doesn't snow, they'll be okay, right? As long as they're not playing in Denver in
There
the
was
blizzard.
3 Costa Ricans in the snow.
And Clinton. Oh,
Whoa,
what?
whoa, whoa.
Anyway.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh.
Bleep that. All right, anyway, so let's go with picks. Who are you taking, Shane?
I am going to go Uruguay, Italy, and then England. Unfortunately, I don't think the 3 points Costa Rica gets them higher than 4th.
Mike?
I'm going to go
Something
England
works out that way,
1,
though.
Italy 2. Uruguay is going to go back down south.
Wow, Mike giving some love to Italy. I can't.
I know.
What?
I hate them.
I mean,
I hate them, but I think they're going to get
I
out.
can't even
Wow.
believe that just happened.
Who would've thought?
You're the biggest hater ever,
I
even though
know.
you're like part Italian. All right, Brian, what do you got?
I got Italy 1, Uruguay 2, and let me just say that I think the Italy-England game is my favorite game of the group stage, Saturday.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern
That's
time.
gonna be a big time. All right, I'll finish up. I got Uruguay finishing first. I hope Suarez stays healthy. I hope that he's okay. And then I have Italy, Pirlo, beautiful man,
There we go.
runner up. And I think I think both of these teams could make some noise in the knockout stage. England, I'm leaving off. I just don't like how uptight they play.
So I trust
All right, guys,
Marco,
thanks for
dude.
checking. Well, he is the
That's
man.
it.
All right, thanks for checking out Group D, guys. We'll have Group B coming out soon.
Cheers.
Follow for a follow.
Deuces.